Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, traders. This is John Howe speaking. I hope we are all doing well. Today we're going to look at a couple of stocks referred to me by some people in my database and actually on my free forum that I'm helping people out with every day. You know who you are, so these stocks are for you. So today we're going to look at LGLand Gold. And we're going to look at another stock after this as well. So let's actually look into it at the moment. Right now we can see what's happening here. We've got a couple of months. 1, 2, 3 and a bit months, okay? And that's what we have on our LGLand Gold chart at the moment. But it's really, really important to get a good picture of where the stock is and what sort of phase it's in. Okay, and how we do that is by we're looking at our weekly chart. So we look at our weekly chart and we compress it right up. Okay, so let's compress it up as much as we can to identify with what we call significant areas of resistance or support. And we can see that we have a significant area of resistance or support here. How we find that is we have resistance up here. Whoops. We have resistance up here, a big support and also support there. So that line to me right there is pretty significant. I'm just going to delete these circles now and leave that circle there. Now we can see since 06 through to right now, we can see that most of our price action has been right here. Now this from 06 back, we don't need that. So let's just go back to the recent price action to where we are right now. And we can see just by drawing our horizontal line, we can see that we have probably a significant area of support or resistance through, probably through there. Okay, probably through there somewhere. We can see we have a little bit of sideways consolidation through here. Support, 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 and a couple of support through there. So that's what we're seeing right now as we speak. And another support and resistance line would say be up through there. And once again, how do I get that line? Is once again, we're just finding areas of significant reversals or pausing in the market. Reversal here, acting as resistance. A lot of support through here as we can see. And the market came down. And for idle and overall, we can see there's a lot of resistance up the top there at that just below that $4.50 mark. So that's what we're looking at right now. Remember, keep it simple is very, very key. So let's have a look at our weekly, look at our daily chart now. Now we've actually look at the forest, because remember, we trade the trees as a short-term trader, and we actually also do long-term trades in the trading room. But just for now, as a short-term trader, we need to actually look at the trees. But we also need to look at the forest as well, because the forest is going to look at it. Basically, that's the big picture, small picture. The big picture is our weekly chart, what we're doing right now, and the small picture is timing our way in on the daily chart. Okay, timing our way in on the daily chart by looking at this. So right now, if we just look at our daily chart right now, and let's just delete this circle, we can see a couple of things. Major support and resistance. You can see right now at LGLand Gold, that's the reason why it's beginning here. A bounce, a bounce, a bounce. Came through there, couldn't actually get through there properly, and now a bounce through there. So right now we're getting a significant bounce through there. What we can see here also on a daily chart is this. A bit of resistance there. So if we now know where the significant areas of support and resistance are now. Remember, they are the weekly support and resistance lines, which are determined where the major support and resistance are. But now, let's just delete those for now. Let's actually have a good look at what the daily chart's telling us. We can see if I just draw a line through here, which we see we had a bounce over here and a bounce over here as well. That's an acting of support. And we also here, we can see that we have a resistance over here, a support here, and recent times a resistance there too. So we could actually say that this stock is comfortably in a sideways channel at the moment. LGLand Gold, which is a gold stock, very affected by gold, is now in a sideways channel stock. It's been here, support, came through, became resistance as we expect, because the changes roles, support becomes resistance, and down it came. It found support, resistance, and now support through here. So this is now in definitely a channeling sideways stock. Now, if you look at the trade dish, you might say, okay, what's the best thing to look at this? We can see we have a low here, this could be here, this could be a higher low. Maybe look for a nice breakout day here, and the potential target would be at the top of this range. Now make sure you do your own homework and make sure you have all your own indicators. In the trading room, we look at the indicators, we call the trade together, we call the entry, we call the exits, we look at all the indicators and we make decision based on the probability on what's happening right there. So that's what we do in the trading room. But for now, let's actually look what's happening right now on the chart. We can see that we could have a higher low. Therefore, if we get this sort of action here, a bullish update out of this range here, that might be a nice entry signal to actually go long, and potential target would be at the top of this channel. Okay, a potential target could be up at the top of that channel. But make sure you do your own homework and make sure that you don't take advice off anyone. Make sure that you see it for yourself. Look at your analysis, do your analysis, and see what's going on there. Okay, fantastic. So that's what's happening with here gold. Bit of a sideways channeling stock, but we could actually see some upside action soon out of this stock through here. Okay, so let's look at another trade, another stock, and this other stock I'm looking at here is actually NAB. Okay, NAB's another stock, and NAB is a stock that we actually recently did call a trade in the trading room, and we made some very, very nice profits on that. So traders, you know who you are. If you're watching this video, well done, well done, well done. You made some really nice profits out of this trade in the trading room. So what we're looking at right now, again, we're looking at the daily chart. So what do? We obviously have to flick over to the weekly chart. The weekly chart, because we need to look at the big picture first. Okay, so let's squeeze this big picture up first, and let's see if we can find any support or resistance that's really affecting our market today. We can see that we have here a bounce here, this support here, and that area could be an active support or resistance. In recent times, you can see a bounce and a bounce here as well. Okay, so that's all we're going to draw on this trend, because we could obviously put support and resistance lines all over the place, but we're just looking at what's the most recent support or resistance to the market right now. Right now is most important, and what can we do? And that's exactly what we do in the live trading room every single day. We view what's happening right now today and what's likely to happen tomorrow, and we take action on that. And that's exactly what we do every single day. So let's look at here. We have a weekly chart, bouncing support here, bouncing support, bouncing support. So if we just move over to the daily chart right now and open it up a little bit more, we can see a couple of things. This is now the daily chart. We can see that one bounce, two bounces through here. Notice what happened here. Notice what happened. The market came screaming down really, really fast and then bounced here. Now this big green update, this was our entry signal in the trading room. Again, make sure that if you're doing your analysis, if there's any entry signal that you think is good, make sure your indicators are good, make sure your analysis are good, make sure there's good volume behind it, make sure you do your own homework before you take any trade. Do not take anyone's advice out there. Make sure you look after your financial future by you doing your own analysis and get educated. And that's what I'm trying to here to do. I'm trying to help you by educating you around the market. So, this was an entry signal for us, and we got out of here on today. This is a gap up here. Our target was 27.50. It just missed it this day, but it gapped up today, although it was actually today trade, and that was a very nice profitable trade. So traders, you know who you are in the trading room. Well done, well done. You did an absolutely fantastic job today in the trading room. Keep going, and you'll definitely be a very, very successful trader indeed. So once again, traders in the trading room, well done. So right now we can see what we have here is literally a big run down to the support and now bounce off. But let's actually see where this is likely to go. So if I actually simply see right now, we need to identify a daily support or resistance line to see what's actually happening. So right now, I could actually see by drawing a support or resistance, I could actually see right there we have literally a support or resistance, resistance, support, little resistance, support. So I would say that line through there is likely to be a little significant area of support or resistance. I could also I could also say that let's just delete this line here. I could also say this one here is also support or resistance to the market. Now again, you make sure you do your own homework and make sure you're comfortable with your decision. But I'd say this is pretty evident. Look at this support, support, support. Look at all that support through there. It broke down through there, a bit of consolidation. Look what happened today, right on there, spot right on there. And if we draw the trend line based on the significant areas of reversal, support or resistance, that's exactly what's happening now. So it's at a resistance level, and we probably will get some downside action through there. So this is John Howe. Please look after yourself and one another. And until next time, bye for now. Thank you for watching my video. For your free share market success pack valued at $2,459, go to tradinginvesting4u.com. You'll also receive a video on the brand new live trading room. Trade in the stock market is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee your profit from the information provided. The information in these videos is meant for educational purposes only. That being said, I've been trading the market profitably for many, many years. So please, do your own homework and make sure you look after your current financial situation.